Hello everyone, welcome to Week's Tarot Guidance. Welcome all of you that are new and all of you returning today to this channel. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't yet. And if you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, you can book through the Etsy shop or through the Ko-fi website. All the links are down below. On Ko-fi, I have some limited edition readings available, such as what turns them on about you, their late night thoughts about you, what's your blind spot, and ether creature guidance, as well as channeled point of view messages. If any of you want to tune into that, the links are down below. In today's reading, I want to do a quick little session for each group in regards to how you, group number 1, 2, or 3, make your person feel about you. So how the person you're thinking about feels in your presence, how you make them feel. Do you make them feel uncomfortable? Do you make them feel intuitive? Do you make them feel safe? How do you make them feel? That's what we're going to be tuning into in today's reading. So we have 3 groups to pick from, 3 cards to pick from for today. We have the Fates here for group number 1. We have Mending for group number 2. And we have the Yin card here for group number 3. So I'm going to zoom you guys in on the cards a little bit more so you can just tune in, pause the video if you feel drawn to doing that, and feel which group is the one you're most drawn to at this time. The timestamps are down below in the description box and in the pinned comment below this video. And I'll see all of you in your chosen groups. So make sure to pause the video right now if you want to take a little bit more time. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your reading. Wow, can I get the card up? We have the Fates card here as your card for today in regards to reading on how do you make the person on your mind feel? So how do they feel around you? So with the Fates showing up here, this really definitely feels like this connection is written in the stars, or there's just a very intuitive element to your connection. They feel like they experience a lot of synchronicities around you, a lot of synchronicities when they are in your presence or when they are just about to meet you. There's this deep, almost spiritual sense that meeting you was not random, like it is meant to be, even though they don't maybe fully understand it just yet. In regards to how you make this person feel, you stir something in them that feels bigger than logic, that they cannot explain away with reason, that they can't explain away with logic. It's like they're caught in a story that was unfolding long before they even met you. It feels like there's something tying you guys together here. Your person feels like they're tied to you, connected to you in some unseen way, in a way that they don't fully understand, where they may even feel like they're a little bit out of control, where the universe is just like giving them signs or directing them towards things often when it comes to you, and they don't know how to understand that, or they may even struggle with regards to what it all means for them, what it means for you, what it means for your relationship. How you make them feel with this card is like there's a sense of mystery to your connection. Your person does feel quite confused about this connection as well, or what this relationship is supposed to represent to them or represent for them. That's very interesting. Let's see what else. Okay, we have serendipity. So even though they're confused and don't understand what the F is going on half the time in your connection, they still feel happy. They still feel joyful. They feel a certain peacefulness around you, and even a sense of patience. I'm hearing emotional release as well. We also have a never-ending story here. So they may feel like meeting you is like meeting a person they've met before, because we also have round and round here on the bottom deck. So it feels like they are maybe repeating the same story again, but they still do treasure you also with Treasure Island. Interesting. So they feel like something about your relationship here is definitely a treasure, like you're supposed to help each other. But at the same time, they feel like they're repeating the same stories over and over and over again. And there's a sense of not being able to run away from the repetition. So I feel like this person on some level may feel like your relationship is maybe even karmic. It may feel karmic to them. Like they just can't shake that there's something more going on beneath the surface here. So they feel like you make them feel peaceful, or like you're a blessing. You do make them feel happy. And I'm hearing they want to chase that happy feeling when it comes to you. With the never-ending story, though, there's a loop of overthinking, insecurity, or just maybe even an emotional overwhelm that this person is feeling. Let's actually look at what is here. We have yes, love, no, me, yes, no, yes, no. Okay, so it's literally like a little arrow pointing around, going around. So they don't know what to choose. And I feel like this is something that your person has struggled with most of their life with regards to love, a sense of not knowing what to do, a sense of maybe feeling exposed in love as well, or whatever pattern you are experiencing with this person right now, they have experienced before in other relationships as well. So this person may feel open or seen, but it's sometimes happy, and sometimes they feel seen in a good way, and sometimes they feel seen in the most worst way possible because you see their most vulnerable side. And you can on occasion make them feel insecure or overwhelmed. And they are aware that this is a pattern for them. You may even have triggered a certain karmic cycle or a repeated theme in this person's life. And they may feel on occasion like they don't know what to do. They feel confused. They feel like they are losing their grip on their life. They just don't know what to do or how to take action to stop this story that they have been repeating for a long time. Now at Treasure Island, they see you as a gift, and you make their life and them feel more like emotionally rich. You make them feel like they've stumbled upon something rare here with you, especially with the fates and serendipity. It feels like there's something interesting here, and still they can't quite put their finger on what exactly this is. But they know something about this relationship is special. So how does this person feel? How do you make them feel? This person feels both incredibly lucky and incredibly scared in your presence. You make them feel like they found a treasure in you or in your relationship. They found a confidant. They found a certain something they were looking for a long period of time. But they're also worried that it may be taken away, that they'll lose it, or that they don't deserve it. So let's see what Tarot wants to say. Oh, I have the Four of Pentacles immediately flowing out. So you make them feel guarded. You make them feel like they need to hide away, like they need to protect themselves. We're using the Lightseer's Tarot, by the way, in case any of you are interested. So let's see. How do you make them feel guarded, insecure, but also all kinds of amazing, happy feelings? but also confused, like they don't know what to do, they don't know what to choose. Let's see what else. Oops. We have the King of Cups. So this is like an interesting mix of energies. The King of Cups feels emotionally mature. So in regards to their emotions, you make them feel all kinds of really positive things. Emotionally, they feel good when they are with you, when they're in your presence. This person feels amazing. But I feel like when they step away, when they're on their own again, they start doubting. They start repeating the never-ending story. The overthinking starts for them when they are away from you and they're not in your presence anymore. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands here. I want to get one more card. Let's see. How do you make them feel? Whoops. We have the Knight of Swords. Like they want to chase you. Like they want to run after you. Like they want to chase this feeling of serendipity, this feeling of blessings, this luck, this happiness with you. We got the Five of Swords here, not reversed, oh my gosh, on the bottom of the deck. Why did I almost say that it is reversed? Interesting. Let me just zoom you out a tiny little bit, you guys, or just, yeah, let's just reposition you like that. Awesome. Okay. How do you make them feel? Guarded, insecure, mature, emotionally contained as well. You make them feel happy, excited. You also make them feel impulsive and you make them feel conflicted. So this person feels like the universe has sent you to them for a reason. There's a strong sense of fate and serendipity around you, especially when they are in person, spending time physically in person with you. But it's also not without conflict. Emotionally, this is someone who is incredibly pulled towards you, yet they are also battling with themselves internally. So you make this person feel exposed on some level with the Four of Pentacles, with the Two of Swords. And their instinct is to protect themselves, is to protect their heart. The Two of Swords tells me that they are conflicted, torn between opening up and staying guarded in your connection or in your relationship. They don't know what choice to make. And you challenge their comfort zone emotionally. And they've been sitting on that emotional fence for a while now. And yet, there is also deep admiration for you here with the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. This person, they think of you, they see you as someone who is very powerful and radiant and magnetic. And they feel more confident, they feel more radiant themselves in your presence. This person is like a sponge, like feeling into your energy even, you know, they match you, so to speak, energetically. They match your spark, they match your confidence. And emotionally, this person feels deeply for you. They're also staying calm, composed, and I feel like this person likes to be unreadable on the surface. They are not someone who's likely to, you know, to blurt things out. They're not likely to blurt things out. So even if they care, this person may not show it easily. There's also a part of them in your relationship or in regards to your interactions here where they want to rush in and they want to say things to you. They often feel like they have so many things to say to you. So you stir up like a mental urgency in them. They want to speak. They want to talk things out with you even. But they also don't want to say the wrong things. But there's definitely impulsiveness behind their silence. If there's silence here, there's a sense of impulsivity behind that silence. With the Five of Swords here on the bottom of the deck, this person may have a tendency to sabotage things out of fear. There is tension here and words left unsaid. Even miscommunication maybe, and maybe even pushing you away so as to protect themselves. But it isn't about you. It is more so about this person's own internal battle. So you make this person feel like they've met their match on an emotional, spiritual, even energetic level. You do trigger a sense of transformation in them, a sense of them becoming more aware of the certain patterns here that they have going on. And it is overwhelming for this person. It is quite intense. It does almost feel karmic to them. So they're simultaneously a little bit frightened of your connection, but they're also in wonder, in awe of what they feel around you, of how they feel around you, like the certain bliss, let's say, that they feel around you. They are in awe of that. And I do believe that because of this huge contrast, that makes them even more confused when they are around you, when they are talking to you. They get even more confused because there's this contrast in their feeling state. So let's see now, what else wants to show up? Let's draw. Okay, so we have solar eclipse. Let's see what else. We have Uranus. Yeah, like definitely you stir so much transformation and upheaval even in this person. We have the sun. Yeah. On the bottom of the deck, we have Scorpio. We also do have Venus. So this person thinks of you as quite an attractive person, and you also make them feel like they are attractive. You make them feel good about themselves, about how they look, about how they appear to other people. At their core, you do make this person feel alive. You light them up. With the sun, there is warmth, there is joy, and there's attraction here. And you bring something to their world that feels real and also deeply energizing. They feel seen in your presence, even if that scares them on occasion. With the solar eclipse, that's interesting because with light also comes the shadow, as the sun literally makes the shadows appear, or the light literally makes shadows appear. So you tend to trigger major transformations in this person. With Uranus also, you shake them up, and with Scorpio here as well. So eclipses tend to bring sudden changes, even karmic events to pass, and emotional resets also. So when you entered this person's life, something shifted, possibly in a way that felt out of this person's control. And you make them feel like nothing can stay hidden in your connection. It may be true, it may be objectively true, it may just be their belief or their opinion, but they feel like nothing can stay hidden from you. Like that's, like, it's almost like you can see inside of them. And it's terrifying to someone who's used to keeping their emotions guarded. With Uranus here as well, you definitely shook this person up you even disrupted, or you tend to still disrupt their emotional patterns. You kind of wake them up from their autopilot, so to speak. So the Uranus energy is very electric. I do feel like this person never felt like this before. It's almost like you short circuit their emotional defenses in a way. And they're realizing they can't approach you the same way that they would approach others of a similar relationship, let's say in the past. So it's a completely new story for this person that they have to, let's say, learn with you. Like they need to learn a different way of relating with you. But they feel like they want to repeat the same story, the same pattern over and over and over again, but it just does not work with you. So that's the key here. That's the catch, you know, with your connection. It's about ending the pattern. So this is very deep. This is emotional. This is like soul bond kind of energy, also especially with the Scorpio energy here. You make this person feel vulnerable in ways that they don't quite expect to feel vulnerable. Even the way that you look at them or the way that you ask them questions, just somehow make them feel like you know them and you see deep inside of them. And there's passion there definitely that they feel, but also a great deal of emotional intensity. So with Scorpio here, I do feel like this person is very drawn to your energy, and you tap into their wounds and their desires and their shadow even. So they feel like with you, it's either all or nothing in your connection. Yeah, very powerful. So let's just say a few keywords in regards to how you make them feel. So you make them feel drawn to you. You make them feel fated, shaken up, awakened, and out of control. You make them feel emotionally exposed, intrigued but guarded, deep admiration as well. You make them feel magnetized, on edge, vulnerable. And also you make them feel obsessed, or like they're stuck in a pattern, like they're stuck in cycles. You make them feel triggered. You also make them feel like you're the quote unquote the one. You make them feel like they're scared to lose you. You make them feel challenged, unworthy at times, emotionally overwhelmed, also inspired, alive and activated. And also like they're going through a transformation, like they're karmically tied to you. And ultimately you make them feel powerfully connected to you as well. So yeah, that's it for today, my darlings. Group number 1. In terms of signs, we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, also Gemini, Aquarius, Libra here. Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in and sharing your energy with me. If this resonated, do let me know in the comments down below how it was for you and how you enjoyed this reading. If you want to book a personal reading, you can book through the Etsy shop or through the Coffee website for some limited time readings, such as what turns your person on about you, or their erotic late night thoughts, or your blind spots, or ether creature guidance, whatever it is that you want to tune in, even if it's just channeled point of view messages from your person. Do check it out on my Coffee. So like, share, and subscribe for more tarot insights. And for 18 plus pick a card tarot readings, check out Patreon. Sending you love and clarity, and I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Hope you have a lovely rest of the day. Bye. Namaste. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. So you have picked the Mending card, as your card for today. So let's see, how do you make the person on your mind feel? So with mending energy, there's a sense of healing here. You guys mending, or you guys healing each other. There's a sense of safety here as well. So you make this person feel healing, like your energy brings peace for something unsettling inside of them, or something that they didn't even realize was hurting before. There's a sense that being around you helps them soften, helps them reflect, and helps them feel safe enough to feel their emotions, or to even confront and heal or look at their emotional wounds. So it isn't just about comfort though. I feel like you make them feel safety, you make them feel forgiveness, especially self-forgiveness is possible. I feel like this person associates you and your presence with gentleness and emotional growth, or even a kind of quiet strength that they admire really, really deeply. You make them feel like it's possible to fix things. You make them feel like it's not the end of the world if something isn't working out. You make them feel like anything is possible to overcome. Let's see. You make them feel security. Let's see what else. Group number 2, how do you make them feel? We have co-create, gorgeous. So we have mending, we have co-create. Let's see what else. How do you make them feel? We have truth be told. Let's get 2 more. How do you make them feel? Group number 2. All that glitters. Wow, you make them feel really like they can put their mask aside. Like they don't have to pretend. One more card, please, Spirit. Oh, this one. We have Unfinished Symphony. Gorgeous. All right, it's very lovely energies, very lovely cards as well. So you make this person feel very introspective is what I'm feeling also. You make them reflect on their life, but in a very gentle, soft sense, in a very kind way. You make them feel kind also to themselves, you know, to the people that they are with or the people that they are around. You make them feel kind towards the world and towards themselves. You make them feel like they can forgive themselves and even the world for hurting them. So you make this person feel healing and transformation. There is something about your presence that makes them feel alive and safe enough to deal with unpleasant emotions. You help them open up, surely, but slowly even. And they feel a possibility of emotional renewal with you. With co-create here, you make them feel like there's potential for something greater together. You make them feel like there's a potential for teamwork or partnership with you. Like your work can align to build something meaningful together here. They feel as if they can work with you on a deeper level, that you're not just a passing influence, but someone who can help them create something real and something long-lasting. With truth be told, you make them feel like they can finally be honest and authentic around you. Or even in general in their life with people they're not usually honest or authentic with. And there's this emotional vulnerability they feel with you, like they can reveal the things they have kept hidden. And you make them want to open up and share their truths and even let their guard down here. There is also something about you that strips away this person's mask, their facade, and makes them want to be more true to who they really are. Like you make this person be more aware also of who they truly are. And in regards to that, with all that glitters, on a more deeper level, this person feels conflicted about appearances versus reality. You make them question what matters and what truly matters in life as well. So you may bring out this person's fears even about their truth or about their authenticity, about who they really are, or how they just want to appear to other people. And also, you make them feel just, emotional growth is what I would say. And you make them consider the value of other people that they engage with. And whether or not that is because they really want to connect to someone or because it's just a shiny distraction. So you're really someone who this person feels is healing, but in the most gentle, loving, the most transformative, safe way. They also feel like there's an undeniable unfinished business here when it comes to you. Like you've stirred emotions and unresolved feelings in them, and they don't feel like the story is over. You also make them feel like they haven't reached the full potential of what could be and who they could be. Yeah. Okay, so you make this person also feel quite creative. You make them feel a very deep connection. You also, for some of you, if this is more of a romantic connection, you make them feel a potential for partnership here with co-create. You make them feel authentic. You make them feel honest and exposed and free. You also make them feel like with you, they have found something real, but they also have something with you that is still unfolding. You make them feel like this story isn't over and there's so much more to discover. There's so much more to discover alone and in introspection, but also there's so much to discover together with you. What I'm also feeling is you make this person feel poetic. Like they can express themselves in a more poetic language. And you make them feel curiosity. And literally you make them feel unfinished business even. Yeah. But also you make them feel reflective. You make them also feel like slowness is good. That it's good to be slow, that it's good to walk slow or move slow, that it's good to take the time to do something. It's okay not to rush. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, so let's get some tarot now. Let's see. Whoop. How do you make them feel? We have the Queen of Cups. Amazing. Let's draw a couple of cards together now. Let's see, how do you make them feel? We have the Moon. I'm hearing dreamy. You make them feel dreamy. Make them feel emotional. You make them feel comfort. Make them feel safe. We have the Ten of Pentacles. What else? How do you make them feel? Whoops. We got the Sun. Amazing. What else? How do you make them feel? We have Justice. So powerful. See, how do you make them feel? We have the Four of Swords. Yeah. Beautiful. You make them also feel very peaceful. Okay, so let's see. With the Queen of Cups, you make them feel nurtured and cared for in a way that touches their soul. There's a sense of emotional safety with you. Like they can be vulnerable without fear or judgment when they are around you or with you. You bring out this person's deeper emotions, and they feel like you genuinely understand them on a heart-to-heart level. Your compassion makes them feel deeply seen as well. You make this person feel loved and sweetness and harmony. Yeah. Gorgeous. You also, with the Moon, make them feel some mysterious emotions. Even on occasion, you make them feel a bit uncertain. They may feel overwhelmed or even unsure about what they're truly feeling with you, or what they're truly feeling for you even. They may on occasion question what's real and what's fantasy in your relationship. But at the same time, there's a lure here. There's a presence here. It's like your presence brings out their deepest, most hidden emotions. And with the Moon, you make them feel receptivity, clarity on occasion, but also uncertainty and confusion at other times. So it just depends a bit on your interactions. You also make this person feel a trust, inner wisdom, and purity with the Moon. Now with the Ten of Pentacles, you make this person feel community, make them feel sense of togetherness. You make them feel like you're someone they can have a long-term stable relationship with. And they feel the potential for stability and commitment in your relationship, even if it's just a friendship or even a business partnership. You do make them feel like you're someone who they could trust, and you inspire them. You inspire thoughts of legacy and family and long-lasting happiness in this person. And they see security in you, even if they aren't sure yet if they're ready to fully step into that. You also bring them joy and clarity with the Sun. There's an undeniable warmth and positivity that radiates from you. You also just make them feel like both an inner and outer abundance, happiness, community building. You make them feel like there's a sense of family with you that they can experience. You make them feel radiant, optimistic, and alive. And there's an innocent, playful energy about you that makes them feel happy and also carefree when you are around. They may feel like they can be their true self with you without fear or doubt. And you also make them feel success and that you have what one needs to flourish. You make them feel nurtured also with the sun here and carefree. Now with justice, you make them feel like they can't hide from the truth. You make them feel like they need to face what's right. With you, this person that's on your mind feels compelled to be honest, to face their actions, and to do what is right. And you bring out their sense of accountability and urge them to align with what is fair and what is true. They feel like you offer clarity and that things need to be balanced between you both for the connection to truly thrive. Yeah. So you make this person feel like they can give themselves time to introspect, like they can give themselves time to recover. They may at times need space and rest. And on occasion, you may stir up so many emotions in them that they sometimes pull back to process everything. You may on occasion make them feel exhausted by the intensity of their feelings, but also grateful for the peace that your energy ultimately brings their way. So let's just get some oracles now to see what shows up, some astrology cards to see what shows up here. So let's see. Group number 2, how do you make them feel? How do you make the person on your mind feel? I'm hearing dreamy. We also have Taurus here. Let's see what else. We have Chiron. Yeah. I felt Chiron so powerfully in this reading. It's very healing energy. So healing. We have Capricorn. And one more card, please, Spirit. How do you make them feel? Group number 2. How do you make them feel? We have Juno. Wow. So powerful. You also make them feel friendship, is what I'm getting. With Taurus, you make them feel grounded and secure, like they can trust the stability of your presence. And there's a deep desire for comfort and sensual connection with you here. They might feel a sense of loyalty or even like a sense of attachment that grows over time when it comes to you. You also make them feel like they can rely on you, like your connection has a foundation and it's something lasting. It's something that's not going to go anywhere, that can endure any storm. And you make them feel like it's okay to enjoy the finer things in life as well. And so now with Chiron, you bring up wounds that need healing for this person. Chiron represents the overall wounded healer, and with this energy, you make this person feel both vulnerable and you make them feel the possibility of healing and that like wonderful presence of healing all at once. So this person may feel like your connection has helped them confront some deep emotional scars already. But more than just triggering their wounds, you make them feel like they can begin the healing process, they can trust the healing process, and that they have someone who's like a rock for them on the outside, let's say, of their healing process. You make them feel that it's possible to move beyond their pain and feel whole again with you being there. You also make them feel like they can trust themselves to be ambitious and to go after their destiny, to go after what they want to do. You also do make them feel responsibility, a sense of accountability for their actions. And you make them feel serious, let's say, about the things that they set out to do. There's an element of respect here with the Capricorn, where they see you as someone who has their life together, and it makes them want to do the same. So you make them feel inspired ultimately. And you make them feel a desire to build something powerful out of their life, or in their life even. You also make them feel a deep commitment and like a partnership energy here with Juno. So Juno is the asteroid that represents marriage and commitments in life, even soul connections. And this card in your group here indicates they may even see you, group number 2, as a soulmate or someone they could be in a long-term, even committed relationship with. What else? You make them feel the promise of something deeper and more meaningful. Like your connection can be a long-term connection, can have longevity. And they may even see you with Juno here as someone who complements them perfectly in a way that could lead to real partnership. Yeah. So gorgeous. Okay, so let's say a few keywords together. Gather around. Let's say a few keywords. So how do you make them feel? Just to sum up. So you make them feel grounded. You make them feel secure. You make them feel healed and like they are healing their emotional wounds. You make them feel comforted. You make them feel also vulnerable and whole again. You make them feel ambitious, responsible, committed. You make them feel like they have ground beneath their feet. You make them feel like it's safe to be vulnerable. You make them feel joyful, balanced, and fair. You make them feel restful, emotionally deep, mysterious even on occasion. So with you, they feel secure, like they can build something lasting, but also like they're healing and growing and evolving into a stronger version of themselves. And there's a sense of commitment in the air here, like you could be the person they've been waiting for to finally create something real with. So yeah, that's it for today, my dearest group number 2 for your reading. We have loads of lovely water energy here with Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Also the Sun with Leo and Justice with Libra, then also Taurus and Capricorn as well. Yeah, this connection feels really lovely and feels very intense, like very deep, but also very soft and gentle and ultimately mending, as was your card. So thank you for joining this reading. Let me know in the comments down below how this resonated, and like, share, and subscribe for more tarot insights. If you want to book a personal reading, you can book through the Etsy shop. The link is down below. Or you can book through the Coffee website for some new readings that I'm offering at this time. They're currently limited time readings, and they're about your blind spot if you want to tune into that, or ether creature guidance. It can also just be a reading on more fun 18+ topics, as what turns your person on about you, or their erotic late night thoughts, or even just channeled messages from their point of view. So if you're interested, do check out my Coffee website. The link is down below. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Sending you love and clarity, and hope you have a lovely rest of the day/weekend. And yeah, I'll see you in future readings. Blessings to all of you. Bye. Namaste. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. You have picked you have picked the Yin card in regards to how you make the person on your mind feel. So let's get into this and let's see what shows up for you guys. Okay, so how do you make them feel? So Yin is all about energy of receptivity and intuition. You make this person feel tender. I feel like you make them feel love. You make them feel joy. You make them feel nurturing and acceptance. There's no need to perform or force anything when they are with you. It's as if your presence invites them to let go of the need to control everything in their life. And they feel a deep sense of peace and a softness around you. Like they don't have to try too hard when they're with you. They feel like they can rest with you, or they can rest in your energy. Like they can be vulnerable and loving and receive love. And you make them feel at home with their emotions, with themselves. Or they feel like they don't have to pretend or hide parts of themselves from you. You also make them feel a sense of mystery and allure, where you don't chase them, you don't force things. They feel like you're magnetic because you allow things to unfold. And they're drawn to your more calm and receptive energy. So you make them feel nurtured and calm. Let's see what else. How do you make them feel? How do you make them feel? Ooh, we have imagine. You make them feel dreamy. Let's see what else. How do you make them feel? We have message in a bottle. You make them feel like they want to message you or talk to you, like they want to reach out to you more often. What else? How do you make them feel? Ooh, we have regeneration. You make them feel transformed. You make them feel like they are changing, like there's something happening inside of them. You make them feel like they're like a different person around you or with you. Let's see. Whoa. So too many. Let's get one more, please, Spirit. How do you make them feel? How does group number 3 make the person on their mind feel? How do you make them feel? We have go the distance. Wow. You make them feel like they have the vitality to go for what they want. And you make them feel like they have the stamina to go for what they want as well. Like they have the power, the inner resources to achieve and go for what they want here. With imagine, you make them feel like they can dream and create and even envision a future with you. You make them feel like anything is possible. They feel like they can explore new avenues with you and step outside of their comfort zone and open their mind to the unseen potential of the connection. You inspire them to dream big and imagine a different kind of reality as well. You inspire them to dream about what they want to create in their life. Such a powerful energy. It's so soft, so tender, so powerful. So with message in a bottle, your presence makes them feel like they are being communicated with sometimes on a deeper level. Like they receive a sign or receive signs from the universe through you on occasion even. They feel that their feelings for you are maybe still secret, or that something important needs to be expressed to you soon. You definitely stir something within this person that feels like an important message that's yet to be fully understood and shared. But they also feel like they want to reach out to you. They feel like they want to talk to you more. They feel like they want to express loads of their thoughts and their feelings to you. Like they want to really share with you what's going on throughout their day. And with the regeneration, you make them feel almost reborn, regenerated in their life. Your energy brings a sense of emotional and physical renewal to this person. A kind of healing where old wounds or habits can be let go of and transformed into something new. And with you, they feel like they can rebuild themselves, like the connection has brought them back to life almost. I'm being a bit dramatic maybe, but it is giving that feeling of vibrancy, of stamina, of power, of energy. There's a sense that you're helping them regenerate as well, to grow and evolve from past hurt or evolve past stagnation here. And your energy makes them feel revived, like a new version of themselves is possible with you or around you. Now with go the distance here, you make them feel like they can keep going, like no matter the obstacles, they're willing to go all the way to achieve their goals, to do what they need to do what they've been procrastinating on for maybe a year now. And there's a sense of commitment and endurance that you usher into their life. They feel like they can overcome any challenge, and you make them believe in the potential of what they've got, and also in the potential of what potentially you guys could create or build together, if that's something that resonates for your relationship situation. And even if things are tough, they feel driven by the idea of pushing through for something meaningful and lasting in their life. And they feel like they have the vitality, the power to go for that, or they maybe didn't feel enough power or enough vitality before. So let's see now what the tarot wants to show up for you. So you make them feel overall here with go the distance, like they're willing to go all the way. You make them feel driven and committed to their goals and to their desires. You make them also feel like they want to communicate with you on a deeper level. On occasion, you make them feel like they're secretive as well. They also, like they have significant messages to share with you. Okay, so let's see. How do you make them feel? Group number 3. How do you make the person on your mind feel here? Okay, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So you make them feel emotionally hurt on occasion. You make them feel on occasion like they are not good enough. Interesting. Let's see what else. Like they need to do better. Yeah. We have the 9 of Cups. You make them feel like they can overcome their difficulties. The 4 of Wands. Let's see what else. The Queen of Swords. And let's get one or two more. How do you make them feel? Ooh. We got the Three of Wands. And one more card, please. How do you make them feel? How does group number 3 make them feel? We have the Three of Pentacles. Gorgeous. With the Five of Pentacles, this person may sometimes feel like there's something missing between the two of you, or like there's something missing in your connection. You may on occasion even make them feel like they've been emotionally abandoned. They might experience a sense of emotional isolation on occasion, or even feel unworthy of the deep connection that they sense is possible with you. This card also does suggest the person on your mind feels very vulnerable around you, like they are willing to share parts of themselves with you they have previously kept hidden from other people. And there's still an element of emotional insecurity here, perhaps from past wounds that do still linger when they think about you, when they think about your connection also. On some level, you may make them feel like they are passive and like they're just waiting for things to happen around them, with Yin here also. But on the flip side, with the Nine of Cups, you make them feel a sense of wish fulfilled. You make them feel content and satisfied, like a dream or desire here, what Imagine is showing up, is coming true for them. When they think about you, they feel emotionally fulfilled, like you're everything they've wanted or needed even in their life. And there's a sense of gratitude and joy when they think about the moments you guys have shared. And they also feel that you have brought something positive into their life, like you are a wish fulfillment of sorts. And this person may see you as a source of their emotional happiness also. And they may deeply appreciate what you've brought into their world here with the Nine of Cups. So with the Four of Wands energy here, you make them feel like there's a celebration or homecoming type vibe between the two of you. They feel like there's something worth celebrating when they are with you. And they even see or sense a potential for more stability with you, even a long-term happiness, long-term commitment, a long-term partnership. It can also be a business partnership here with the Three of Pentacles. And there's joyful energy here with the Four of Wands. And there is an emotional foundation here that feels like it can be solid. It feels like they can build something secure with you, also with the Three of Pentacles here. With the Queen of Swords, this person feels you bring clarity and truth into their life. And you may feel like you can cut through the fog for them, or help them see things more clearly. You make them feel like they need to also on occasion cut through the fog of their own emotions, and that they themselves need to get clearer on what they want in life. This person sees you as someone who's very direct and honest and very clear-minded and very objective. And they admire that about you. You also make them feel like they can't hide from the truth when they are around you. The Queen of Swords does bring out like a bit of an energy of emotional detachment, like a sense of emotional detachment, meaning they may feel like they need to keep a certain level of emotional distance, sometimes in order to process their feelings. But at the same time here, they deeply respect your ability to be truthful and clear-headed as well. And I feel like that's inspiring them to be more clear-headed themselves. With the Three of Wands, you make them feel like they can expand, like they can look towards the future with optimism. There's a sense of growth in your connection. You make them feel motivated by the possibilities in the future as well. And it's almost like you can, on occasion, open this person's mind to something bigger than what they knew before. They may also feel a sense of anticipation with you or around you, or they're waiting to see where this connection could go. And they're full of excitement of their future, like filled with excitement about their future. Now with the Three of Pentacles here, you make them feel like they can collaborate with you on something real and something tangible. So the Three of Pentacles is all about teamwork and building something together. This person sees you as someone they could work alongside with. Maybe that's in a more of a creative way, or work towards a shared goal, or even in life itself through a certain partnership, living together even. This person feels like you complement each other in a way that could lead to success and mutual growth, mutual fulfillment. And there's a sense of partnership here also. You help them feel like they can create something mutually beneficial between the two of you, something meaningful together with you even. So you make them feel this sense of teamwork with you. You make them feel a sense of collaboration with you here with the Three of Pentacles. And you make them feel like they're anticipating growth. You make them feel stable and also future focused in an honest way, in a clear-headed way with the Queen of Swords. So let's see what wants to show up for you through the arcana of astrology now. So how do you make them feel? Group number 3. How do you make this person feel? This person on your mind, how do you make them feel, please? How do you make them feel? We have the 3rd house. You make them feel like they want to communicate with you, or they want to say more things to you, they want to be more open. Interesting. Let's see what else. How do you make them feel? We have Psyche. Wow. You make them feel like you have a soulful connection, like you have a psychic connection with Psyche. Interesting. How do you make them feel? How do you make them feel? Group number 3. Ooh, we have the 10th house. Interesting. You make them feel like they can achieve their destiny or what they really want. Like they can achieve their dreams, their desires. And we have Saturn here. So you make them feel also a sense of responsibility, not just towards themselves, but towards other people as well. Okay, so you make them feel like they can open up and share their thoughts freely and honestly with you. They feel a curious nature towards you, like a natural curiosity towards you. As if you stimulate their mind and make them want to connect in a more deeper and intellectual way with the 3rd house here. With Psyche, this person feels deep emotions towards you, and they feel a soul connection towards you, even inner transformation towards you. You make this person feel like they are awakening emotionally. And you bring out a side of them that they may have buried deep within themselves, sparking a sense of healing for them as well. But overall, with Psyche, you make them feel seen in ways that go beyond just the physical and beyond just the intellectual. It's about a soulful psychic connection that stirs their innermost being. And this is a very deep and beautiful and very loving connection as well. So you also make them feel like they can and want to build something tangible and long lasting with the 10th house, not just in their personal life, but in their public life as well. There's a feeling that they could have a future with you that is grounded in real world success and shared goals with the 10th house, and also with Saturn energy here. Whether that's in a partnership or a project, or maybe just you guys inspiring each other, you make them feel like they can achieve something significant together. And they also feel a sense of admiration for your accomplishment or the way that you carry yourself in the world, group number 3. Now, the Saturn energy here does bring a certain more serious, disciplined energy. So it's about structure and boundaries and long-term growth over time. I feel like this person feels like they have to earn your trust or your affection, as Saturn's energy is about building over time, step by step. So you make them feel like hard work and patience are needed to make the relationship strong and lasting. And there might also be an element of respect here, where they respect your boundaries and the structure that you, group number 3, bring to the connection, even if it requires effort to align with it. So let's throw out a couple of keywords in regards to how this person feels, how you make them feel. So you make them feel grounded ambition. You make them feel soulful. You make them feel open to deeper communication, curious and respectful. You make them feel like there's a powerful mental and soulful connection here, one that is grounded in respect, communication. And with you, they feel like they can build and grow, not just in life, but just with a sense of purpose, towards a certain purpose. You also make them feel quite mentally stimulated, insecure at times, emotionally vulnerable, but also content and honest. You also make them feel secretive on occasion, but also inspired. And you make them feel possibilities and potential and commitment and driven energy, like they're willing to go all the way. So yeah, that's it for today's reading, group number 3. Thank you so much for joining this reading and for sharing your energy. If this resonates, let me know in the comments down below. Also like, share, and subscribe for more tarot insights as always. If you want to book a personal reading, you can book through the Etsy shop or the Coffee website for some time-limited readings. So I'm offering What's Your Blind Spot, Ether Creature Guidance on Coffee, and also more 18+ erotic readings such as What Turns the Person On About You, what are a specific person's late night thoughts of you, and also channeled messages. So if you're interested in tuning into any of these topics, do check out my Coffee website for special readings. The link is down below. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. For 18+ pick a card tarot readings, make sure to check out Patreon, and I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Have a beautiful rest of the day, sending you love and clarity, and I'll talk to you guys soon in the next video. Blessings to you, and hope you have a lovely rest of the week. Bye. Namaste.